Hello everyone. This is the new channel. This is gonna be pretty much One Piece discussions, theories, and all of the above. If you don't know me, I'm Fearless45, and I'm joined by Santiago isn't funny. Uh,
Hello.
yeah. Uh, we both have separate channels, but we've decided to
I'll
collab
watch them.
to talk about the
One
greatest
Piece,
thing
One
ever.
Piece, One
Yeah.
Piece,
The greatest thing ever,
One
One
Piece.
Piece. How the episodes are gonna go? We're gonna cover. It's gonna be like top to bottom, pretty much. First things
Mhm.
first. We're gonna be talking about whatever the cover story is, and then we'll start going through the actual chapter, either page by page or just like interesting moments throughout the whole thing. Really, throughout the stuff, we'll have like segments and bits and stuff. Towards the end of the thing, we'll have our obvious predictions, maybe theories. The big theories and stuff, they'll be on separate videos. So if you want to go check those out, they'll probably be there. The next section, which is kind of going into like more of the, I'd say, like community aspect of it all, and obviously any news that comes around, breaks, big anime news. Look around. This is probably gonna be, until we get a better budget, this is probably what the room is gonna look like. We have some nice One
Oh,
Piece
look
everywhere.
behind me.
Yeah,
Look behind me.
look,
There's the poster of
there's
Nami and Robin.
yeah, there it is,
There,
right
there they
there.
are.
Let's just roll right into it. Starting with the cover story,
Cover
right?
story.
Since we're at the cover story, when it wraps up, if there's like a story like this, we'll cover the entire story. That way, if you guys forget everything, we got you covered. We got you covered. Story, wouldn't you? It was kind of, people, they didn't really like it, honestly. There's a lot of
I mean,
it was kind of like a
yeah.
lukewarm sort of thing. The cover story pretty much starts with Yamato wants to kind of explore Wano. It's kind of like a nothing burger for like the first however many. We do learn that Dejiro, he is now the new daimyo of Kibi, which was an area in Wano that is pretty much like a wasteland. People, items, swords, all these things are disappearing. And yeah, Yamato's investigating with a few others. We also have a Tama buff, right? We have like a literal.
Mhm.
We have a cover story. I'll put it on the screen of literally Tama kicking the absolute crap out of Hold'em. Find out that there's like a little underground ring, right? It's like of Kaido supporters, led by none other but the most irrelevant, useless character, Who's Who, which wasn't that the one that Jinbei totally like destroyed? I'm pretty sure that was his opponent.
Yep.
Turns out, our dear, the beloved siblings of Ulta and Page One, they're kind of in some hot water. They're not really getting along. I'm pretty sure one of them was tied up. Yamato Loki just says, "I don't care." Goes, charges in, and pretty much wreaks havoc. I'm pretty sure beat up Who's Who, saved the siblings, and then they pretty much gave their undying allegiance to Yamato. They go and they pay their respects to Kozuki Moria, which in the like little note it says that he was called the Pirate of Justice. We're gonna have a whole separate video on that. Obviously, lots of parallels and a lot of evidence to support that this person is Gecko Moria in the flesh. And then they go and pay respects to these like lanterns that have all like all these names are really important. And then we get to this cover.
It seems like the final.
Yeah, I mean it says final volume.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Uh, and so this is why I think a lot of people that think it's boring, I think this is pretty cool, and here's why. If you read on the bottom, it says, "Dear Luffy Dono, it's another peaceful day in Wano." This is just a day. This is a day's worth of content. This all happened in a day. And it's like, what happened? What could have happened in, like, Fishman Island, Water 7, all these other places that
What could have happened with Gaimon?
exactly, like him and his girlfriend. These are some of the things that is like why One Piece is literally the greatest thing ever. Like the way the world building is insane. Like you literally have one day, you're able to turn out this much. I think a lot of it is pretty important. And of course, when our video of Kozuki Moria pulls up, I think that is one of the most important things leading up to the race to Laugh Tale. I think that's gonna be he's gonna be a very big part of that.
Let's get into what happened in the chapter.
Yeah, because this is obviously a continuation of God Valley. It's not looking very good for the Roger Pirates. I mean, they're getting cornered in every single way. While that's going on, right? There's a lot going on in this God Valley place. I don't know why. It's just a very big thing. We get Garp's little intuition, right? He has a little moment of like, this is kind of crazy. It
Because he's
really.
still pretty much in denial.
Yeah, he's very back and forth with it. We have kind of like a back and forth rocks. They're having a
Yeah.
back and forth. Again, this is I don't know. I don't understand why she did this, low key. Like, I would want rocks to kind of escort me out of this place, especially since I have like a whole kid. I mean, I guess I get it. You don't want to be like perceived as weak or whatever. But the most important part about this is that if they survive, they're gonna meet on Lulusia, which we know the fate of that island, right?
Hmm.
They kind of split up. She said she'll literally die and kill Blackbeard if they catch them. We have a matchup now, right? Rocks versus Garling. We cut to Big Mom. Her ambitions of why she has the
The
Kaido's
fruit.
fruit. It is to none other than to give it to Katakuri. Her not her first son, her second son. Wasn't Katakuri like 10 at this time?
I think so.
This is definitely an L from Big Mom, because Kaido just kind of comes in here and completely lambs her with his little club thing, and simply launches it into his mouth. Which the community there's a kind of been a joke I've seen that like this face really represents his original silhouette. I'm sure I can find the image. Uh,
True.
it's kind of funny
True.
because why is he? I like to see this get animated. Like, how is that even gonna? You know, that's how Kaido got his fruit. It wasn't even for Kaido; it was for Katakuri. I've seen a tweet. They had like a little bit of like a mock-up of what his hybrid would look like. We also have this pretty cool panel parallel. You have Dragon and Shanks, and then you have Iris and
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, right? They're running in two
Yeah.
opposite directions, but they're saying the exact same thing, pretty much. They've always had that like dynamic, whether they know it or not. We also have Kaido immediately shifting into his dragon hybrid form, right?
Which is crazy.
I've seen some people kind of wonder how that's even possible, considering like how
It takes a while to
exactly
build up.
and like how Momo was, he was. Oh my God, that was terrible. Maybe it just has to
Even
do with
then,
the
even
weight.
then,
Yeah.
like Lucci and what's his name in Water 7.
Yeah, exactly. You see how the Rocks versus Garling fight turned out, and we see that Rocks completely annihilated Garling. Yeah, so now we have the final page. Little thing, a cool little team up, right? Kaido, I wouldn't say he's really inclined to help, but he kind of just wants to show off. Saturn transforming, right? Similar to how Emu would take over others, right?
Gunko. Yeah.
During present Elbaf. We have all the big names here. All the big names. It's a really cool panel. We have Garp still in denial. Whitebeard asks like what's the opponent, right? And Rocks obviously he replies, if he had to say it, it would be the world, right? He calls Emu the world. They could do anything. They could like destroy areas. I mean, it's pretty much assumed that God Valley had the same fate as Lucia. This is even kind of more confirmed since literally Emu is on the island now.
Hmm.
It's a whole thing. It just makes it seem like this is it's gonna be a big deal. I think it's gonna be a big deal coming up.
For sure.
What is the world? It exists solely because Emu allows it to, which brings me to my next thing. This must mean Big News Morgan is like top 2 of the verse.
Agreed.
He literally controls the media, and that's probably half the
Greatest
world.
ever.
Exactly. So, screw agenda piece, screw all the who's best. It goes Emu, Big News Morgan, and then whoever else. That's the tier list.
What's her name? Tama?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There. Third, top 3, right
The
there.
big three. The big three,
The
yeah.
absolute big 3. I mean, that was a chapter. As we see, there is going to be a break next week. The overall thoughts we have.
I'm excited to see the next one,
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm just excited to see where it
I
goes.
do think
Flash.
I do think Rox is gonna lose.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like that, but I don't think it's gonna be in the way of like how it kind of is being portrayed of like, oh, Rox is gonna be beat by Roger and Garp. I really do think it's gonna be probably he's probably gonna lose to Emu, but they're gonna spin it
Hmm.
in a way that it's like okay, because they think Luffy killed Vegapunk. That was all in the media. That was all the government's doing. Oda is a very kind of like unreliable narrator, or at least the narrator is. You can't really always trust what he says because a lot of it's kind of like what the world government is kind of saying. It's like reading a history book written by the government. There's other sides to it, and it might not always be true.
Predictions?
The fight it's gonna keep going. I don't see God Valley ending for maybe. I think we still have a few more chapters to go. Whitebeard find Blackbeard at like some random island. Like didn't he walk up on
Yeah.
maybe that island was Lulusia, and maybe he was kind of raised. Blackbeard was kind of raised for the first few however long in his childhood. He was raised there, and it's just a prediction. It's just a theory. Unless all of them just kind of run, except Rocks can maybe sacrifice himself, or not like sacrifice himself necessarily, but like just maybe Emu only wants Rocks. That could be it. I really do think it's gonna be like a combination of them, like some of them running. It's not gonna look good for some because there's gonna be some characters that are gonna stay behind. I have a feeling that it's gonna be like Roger's gonna run, um,
Hmm.
maybe even Garp, right? And then that's why they're
Yeah.
framed because they weren't there. Pretty like setup chapter. I am confident that this fight is gonna somewhat happen. Those are my predictions for the next chapter.
Let's get into the discussion.
Yeah,
Online discussion.
the online discussion. We got news. We got a first teaser at Elbath, the official coloration of the Straw Hats.
Oh yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Fire. Um, they kind of changed up a little of the stuff, but it looks pretty good. Heard apparently they had a little teaser of the new episode, the new anime episode for the animation. We have Luffy hitting the Red Rock. Oh, we do have new live action posters.
Saying that like the poster had Laboon on it.
Laboon looks terrifying, but it's okay.
Laboon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little
Shout out to
terrifying.
Laboon.
Shout out my goat. So let's just get into the community. This is kind of a variety of stuff. I was thinking of Loki just going down hashtag One Piece 1162, the
Yeah.
tag for that, and just seeing what we get. I do want to first highlight uh one special tweet, right?
Yes. Greatest tweet of
The
all
greatest
time,
tweet
they say.
ever. You'll see it on the screen shortly.
Rock screaming, "The One Piece is real!" before dying will hit like crack. Fire emoji.
And they got an image of Rocks kind of a little defeated right there. Really tried to go for it in all the replies, but I think they forgot that prior to Roger discovering Laugh Tale and everything, there wasn't a term that was called the One
The
Piece.
One Piece.
That didn't exist prior to his execution, so it just doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
It's
A
a non
non-existent
yeah, it's a
thing at this point.
non-statement. The theory falls flat. Put a fall flat, a slap right there.
We're gonna say the theory is a red
Yeah,
button.
it's
That's the
busted. Myth
red
busted.
button.
Exactly. Yeah, red
Myth
button.
busted. Red button.
Red
It's
button.
gonna be our term for
Yeah,
bad.
if you get a green button if it's a good theory. So yeah, I just wanted
And
to
then you get a
highlight
yellow if
that.
it's mid.
Yeah, this isn't an issue I wanted to address. And the One Piece, especially One Piece AI in the One Piece community is god awful. Please stop. Like genuinely, no one likes it. I mean, other than the agenda piece people, it's not very
And even
cool.
then it sucks.
Yeah, the things they suck. I get it. It's new, innovative technology, but not all of that is cool. And this, frankly, this doesn't even look like this looks better than this.
Individual here states that Aries, Rox's wife, might be Emu because on Emu's pentagram, when Emu shows up, uh, on one side of it, Aries, it says Aries on it, you know? So obviously, Oda is hinting that Aries is Emu, and he didn't just scribble on the page.
Have you seen her and Emu in the same room?
True. This is true.
Like right when she's escaping, Emu suddenly appears. That makes no sense, honestly. This person might be actually cooking. I think this would be funny. This would be like hilarious if it came true. But like the main theory, like the the main evidence is like because it says this.
Aries.
I think we could give this a yellow button,
Yeah, I'll give this like a light yellow
like a
button.
light yellow
Like
button, like
like you have points, but
you got
it's
you
not enough to support it.
yeah.
So this person says, if you think nothing will come from this plot point, you are stupid. Garp will clearly end up doing something about this at the end of the flashback. This individual states that Garp's wavering opinions on the world's government will come to fruition at the end, and he will do something about it.
And
Now, I don't know how much of this is gonna be true,
yeah,
but
I mean,
I like.
I think it would be cool, but I think it would make some people mad due to the fact that like he did nothing when like Ace was being killed. Like he
Yeah,
Garp,
it,
he's gonna
it
go.
contradicts that
Yeah,
point, you know.
and that's why we're just gonna get another Garp moment of, oh, this is wrong, but I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Yellow button. This will be the last theory of the
We're getting
episode,
down to
but
the end of them.
this individual states that when Luffy and Zoro met Blackbeard in Jaya, when Nami asked who was Blackbeard, Luffy and Zoro went, it's not him, them.
Facts.
And apparently they knew it was both Aries and Blackbeard. Um, this more states that Aries is part of the Blackbeard Pirates, and that Blackbeard wanted Boa's fruit to go to Aries.
I
I'm
just
not seeing it.
he's like serving his mom throughout the entire story. I think that would be hilarious.
And like, what did Blackbeard eat his mom? That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, like what is this dynamic? See by his teeth are a little sharp, you know.
Yeah, that means he's gonna eat his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Trust. I'm
Gives
not
an
seeing it,
immediate.
but it's a red button. We had a good time.
Yeah, we had one, two. We had two yellow or two red, two yellows. Maybe
Yeah,
after break when new theories come out, we'll get some greens. If you disagree with us, let us know. It doesn't.
let us know.
It's just our opinion.
And and comment below what are your like theories. We'll discuss them in a separate video.
Probably gonna have another video soon on a theory. I
Yes,
don't know if it'll be about the
please
Moria.
please watch our videos.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be about the Moria video, or I mean theory, or Emu, the world, whatever. Maybe Blackbeard and his mother being the same person.
The same person, yeah.
We don't know what to call this, so if you have any ideas, let us know. If anything gets made from this, it goes directly back into this channel. If you enjoyed this discussion, if you enjoyed hearing us ramble for the however long, consider
Consider dropping a
subscribing.
like, subscribing.
Yeah, subscribing, liking. Please
Share it.
do not be don't be shy to, if you have a theory, if you have something to add to the discussion, please add it to the comments.
Please let us know.
And we will literally eventually we'll have like a viewer submission thing. It'll be awesome. This has been episode 1 of our chapter discussions.
Discussion.
This is Fruitless 45 and
Until the funny.
signing out. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.